Man, MatPat, one of the cornerstones of YouTube, now gone for good. Unless you watch GT Live, in which case he's still there for a little bit. It's no secret at this point that MatPat has left a colossal impact on YouTube and the internet as a whole. He's inspired countless others to begin to theorize about games. Hell, he's basically pioneered an entire new format of content. But now, as of March 9th, MatPat has retired from all 4 of his theory channels, to the sadness of many. Honestly, back a few months ago when I heard this news, I felt like I wasn't nearly as sad about this as most people were. Like, there were plenty of people genuinely crying over this, and while I totally understand that reaction, having someone who you look up to leave is a terrible feeling, especially if you're someone as respectable as MatPat. But for me, that wasn't really the case as much. I honestly felt pretty optimistic about this change, and I still feel extremely excited about what the new host will actually be like, as I haven't really seen very much of them. But as time has gone on, I began to understand more and more why people really are just devastated by this. So for this video, I just want to try and outline some of the effects that game theory has had on me, and what I think about the effects on the internet as a whole. Despite me already having listed a few, there's more than I can really count. So to start off, I'll take a look at...
Don't you tell me how many calories I need, bitch!
I know I mentioned this before, but it deserves to be touched on a little more, as it's genuinely crazy just how much the internet has changed because of MatPat and game theory. Again, there are mountains of new theory channels which only continue to grow the communities of the games that they cover further and further. But I also feel he serves as one of the most inspirational content creators on the platform. I know it's no secret that anyone can start a full career on YouTube nowadays, but back when game theory was getting big, this was still a relatively newer concept. But where I see MatPat differ from most individual channel successes is how he created his own YouTube brand. Game theory is everything you need: a captivating show with well-crafted content and a killer host along with a signature catchphrase. I don't know about you, but I personally can't see or hear the word theory anymore without thinking of game theory, which just goes to show how effective MatPat's presence on the internet has been. Game theory is now its own brand with plenty of merchandise, content, and especially money. It has 4 teams, 1 for each channel, and even its own ARGs, which are sometimes integrated into the merch. That's genius. And while I'm sure other channels have crossed similar paths as game theory, MatPat, at least to me, has been the most influential channel to give proof that YouTube isn't just about smaller content that isn't to be taken seriously. You can genuinely become CEO of your own company with enough time, effort, and skill. And none of this is even touching on what's probably MatPat's biggest effect on the internet, and honestly more, is the
No psych, let me turn it up. Drop some paper, run it up. We trying to save these kids. Get your credit cards and swipe it up. Nice.
Alright, look. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep this segment a little bit short, as I actually haven't ever turned in one of these things properly. But I do want to briefly discuss these. In case you didn't know, MatPat and the Game Theory brand have made a colossal effort into raising as much money as possible to the St. Jude charity, which helps treat children with cancer and spread its research to the scientific community, along with a bunch of other different charity streams. He's done, like, more of these than I can count on 2 hands. What the hell? Most of these are around 2 to 3 hours long, you know, traditional streaming times. But 4 of these black sheeps are 9 to 10 hours long. What? These took up basically an entire day and were all filled with games, challenges, and like a million YouTuber cameos. You had everybody in these things: Mr. Beast, Dream, The Odd One's Out, Jaden Animations, Corey Kenshin, Alex Hirsch, George Not Fed. Wait, what?
Yellow was the right track.
Okay.
But who is famous for having yellow at the top of their spiky hair?
Guy Fieri.
Oh, Guy Fieri!
Look at that. The only man with such intelligence as Alex Hirsch would recognize that that's Guy Fieri. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, dude, sick. They got Captain Sparkles in this? Dude, I wonder who's gonna be next. Oh, do you think someone's gonna remake this picture? Fucking,
You might not be able to hear them, but their excitement is palpable.
Don't make me a
There they are.
especially.
And both of you also specialize in using it as a storytelling medium, yeah?
Yep. I think Afmath does more than me now, but yeah.
Yeah, I tell stories like different ways, different times. It's crazy.
oh, really? I'll see about that.
My power!
After her!
What?
It's gone!
What is going on?
Guys, I see her!
What the? Hey!
Right behind you! Hand over the angel diamond.
What? No, it's corrupted, and this belongs in heaven with me, not with you demons.
It belongs to us. We stole it fair and square. Now hand it over. Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? I am going to destroy it.
Wait, no. Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh?
I got some sparkly.
What
That's
shit?
kinda...
Wait.
What the?
Stream, we mentioned to you that Corey Kenshin
YouTuber extraordinaire, donated $50,000 to this stream, which is just incredible.
This is just genuinely insane. MatPat basically united like all of YouTube to raise a ton of money for this cause, and it's genuinely really cool. These streams also gave birth to this image, and I cannot thank them enough. Yeah, I feel really bad about never having tuned into one of these. I might have just forgotten, or my schedule was cluttered up. I don't really remember. But nonetheless, these events were great and did a ton for the respective charities. I mean, their goals of $1 million were beat like every single time. Damn. Yeah, I could have lumped this into the internet section, but come on, this is understandable, right? Five Nights at Freddy's is basically MatPat's big cash cow, and also child. It's undeniable the effect that game theory has had on the franchise, and others like it. There's a very big argument to be made that FNAF would A, probably not be as popular as it did today without him, and B, would probably be completely different if MatPat never looked into the hidden lore. As more and more of MatPat's theories tried to spread light onto the convoluted story, it let Scott use more tactics to stump him and shape the games around the story for the community to figure out. It's kind of funny because this probably isn't really a good thing. I mean, it is in the long run, but this tactic is heavily criticized in modern horror games today, like, I don't know, Hello Neighbor? But whatever, I still love FNAF, and seeing horror games evolve around theory crafting has been a really interesting development to see. For a long time, this resulted in games trying to be the next FNAF and ultimately harming themselves in the process, like Hello Neighbor. I know everyone's seen these already, but I have to talk about the tweets because, like, what the hell? TinyBuild, the developers behind the best game in the world, Hello Neighbor, released this 5-minute pilot episode for a Hello Neighbor cartoon thing. I'm actually convinced that these were the people with the earliest access to ChatGPT AI writing, because what the hell is this script?
My name is Nicky Roth. My neighbor, Mr. Peterson, is acting very suspicious after his children, Aaron and Maya, gone missing.
After they released this, they pestered MatPat like a British orphan in the 1800s in the streets to do a theory about it, but of course he never did. Until now. Yeah, I would have never expected this, but in the light of his departure, MatPat has basically been trying to tie up all the loose ends of his career. There was this controversy with Toby Fox a while ago after Deltarune Chapter 1 came out, where Toby got pissed at MatPat because he tried to water down a different indie game that was similar to Undertale to just Undertale 2, and after that, it didn't really seem like there would ever be another Deltarune theory. But after the announcement of his departure, Toby seemed to have let the whole thing go, wishing MatPat a happy retirement, and then MatPat uploaded another Deltarune theory, and it was awesome. He finished up his Minecraft lore, which is a series I really liked, honestly, even if I didn't always think it was true. Oh yeah, this was about FNAF. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Wait, holy shit!
In every level you beat, and each boss battle defeat, with each achievement your view becomes a bit more complete.
I just watched the finale, and oh my god, Scott Cawthon. This is one of the best, most feel-good videos I've ever seen. I'm not at all kidding. This is about the best final video you could ever have for someone. The best final video I've ever seen. I loved all the references to past videos. I really liked all the shoutouts to the lesser-known members of the team, and I know I said I wasn't too sad at the initial video, but I'm gonna be honest. Teared up a little bit while watching this. Only a little.
Oh my god, are you crying?
No, it's just raining.
The ending of this actually killed me. I jokingly thought that he was gonna go meet Scott Cawthon, and then I saw that rich-ass mansion, and I was like, holy shit. And then, this is my endgame. Seriously, I have, like, no more words. Just thank you, Matthew Patthew, and have a great retirement. You fucking earned it.
More than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist, questioning the lore alongside your...
Fuck no.
In every level you beat, and each boss battle defeat, with each achievement your view becomes a bit more complete.
Ditch Mr. Bubbles and bring your little sister.